The moment Wang Lin emerged from the teleportation formation, Hong Di immediately launched an attack toward Wang Lin. Meanwhile, Wang Lin immediately took out the lightning toad, and the lightning toad immediately launched a lightning ball toward Hong Di's attack. Then Wang Lin took out the prohibition flag, which immediately sent the dragons shooting toward Hong Di. Seeing this, Hong Di took out a half-human half-snake ice statue, and the ice statue immediately launched an attack. Hong Di's previous hand attack and the lightning ball collided immediately. Then the attack from the ice statue made the lightning toad, and the dragon from the prohibition flag freeze. Wang Lin was shocked when he saw that all his attacks could be stopped. He immediately took out the wandering souls, and the wandering souls immediately shot toward Hong Di. When the wandering souls hit the ice statue's attack, some of the wandering souls died, but the ice statue's attack did not have much effect on the wandering souls, and the wandering souls continued to shoot toward Hong Di. Meanwhile, Qihu immediately took action, and told the two of them to stop fighting. But the two of them did not stop, and continued to fight. Then Wang Lin took out a spear from the prohibition flag and immediately launched the spear toward Hong Di. Seeing this, Hong Di used the ice statue again, and the ice statue immediately launched another attack. The wandering souls immediately died again when they were hit by the ice statue. The wandering souls who were still alive began to be afraid, and stopped moving forward. Seeing this, Wang Lin moved forward, and began to influence Hong Di's heart with his words. The wandering souls who saw Wang Lin moving forward, also followed Wang Lin from behind. Wang Lin continued to advance, and said, Hong Di, your parents have no one. You are unfilial. For your one selfish desire, you killed the four-sect alliance. You are heartless. Wang Lin continued to rush towards Hong Di, and continued to influence Hong Di's heart with his words, to weaken Hong Di. Hong Di, who began to be influenced by Wang Lin's words, weakened Hong Di's attack. Meanwhile, Wang Lin continued to advance and influence Hong Di's heart. Your teacher is still alive, but you sold yourself to the Suzaku. You are unfaithful. You are unfilial, unjust, and unfaithful. What kind of Tao are you cultivating? Your Tao heart is unstable. I want to see how your cultivation level will rise in the future. Seeing this, Qihu was shocked by the move Wang Lin used when fighting Hong Di. Qihu was increasingly convinced that Wang Lin was a genius from the Tsing clan, and Qihu admired Wang Lin even more, because Wang Lin could fight Hong Di, who was in the late stage of soul formation, while Wang Lin was still in the early stage of soul formation. Then Hong Di was very angry, because this was the first time Hong Di was humiliated by his own opponent. Hong Di did not expect that Wang Lin, who was only in the early stage of soul formation, could defeat his ice statue. Then Hong Di took out a red rose, and launched one rose petal towards Wang Lin's spear. Meanwhile, Wang Lin's spear that continued to move forward immediately collided with the rose petal, which immediately exploded and the spear was destroyed. Wang Lin was shocked, because the powerful attack of his spear still could not kill Hong Di. Then Hong Di said that Wang Lin was the first person to force Hong Di to use his red rose, which was his strongest treasure. Hong Di said that he would definitely kill Wang Lin with his rose treasure. After saying that, Hong Di picked another rose petal. Meanwhile, Qihu immediately flew over and tried to stop them. Qihu said, Sister Hong Di and Brother Tsing, you two were invited here by me. If you two continue to fight, then don't blame me for being ruthless. Hearing that, Wang Lin said that he wasn't the one who started the fight. Meanwhile, Hong Di said that it had nothing to do with Qihu, and Hong Di told Qihu to get out of the way. Seeing that Hong Di didn't want to stop, Qihu said that he would take action. Meanwhile, Hong Di ignored Qihu, and launched one of the flower petals toward Wang Lin. The power of the flower petal was very strong, and made the fragment of the heavenly realm collapse. Seeing this, Qihu was very angry. Meanwhile, Wang Lin took out another prohibition flag, which could trigger a heavenly calamity. Then the prohibition flag in Wang Lin's hand flew into the sky, which immediately darkened, because it was covered by black clouds. Seeing this, Hong Di was shocked, and felt a very strong danger that he had never felt before. Meanwhile, Qihu was also shocked and thought that it was Wang Lin's strongest treasure. Then Qihu said that if Hong Di did not stop his attack, then Qihu would consider Hong Di to be hostile to Qihu, and Qihu would join Wang Lin to fight Hong Di. Qihu immediately turned into a giant, and was ready to fight Hong Di. Seeing this, Hong Di thought that Wang Lin's technique was very strong, and now Qihu would also fight Hong Di. Hong Di thought that if he continued to fight, then the fragment of the heavenly realm would collapse. Hong Di hesitated, and finally Hong Di stopped his flower petal attack, and said that this time Hong Di would not kill Wang Lin. However, Hong Di said that the coffin must be his. Hearing this, Wang Lin raised his prohibition flag, and was ready to launch his attack at any time. Wang Lin said, Hong Di, do you really think I can't kill you? I just need to launch the technique in my hand and this fragment of the heavenly realm will collapse. Hearing this, Hong Di became annoyed. However, Qihu immediately calmed them both down, and said that Chihu would divide the treasures they would get later equally. Hearing this, Wang Lin agreed with what Chihu said. Then Chihu told Hongdi to put away his treasures again. Hearing this, Hongdi immediately put away the flower petals, and said, "Tsingyo, do you dare to fight me after we return to planet Suzaku?" Hearing this, Wang Lin laughed and said that Wang Lin was always ready to fight Hongdi. Wang Lin put away the prohibition flag again, and put away the injured thunder toad. Hongdi looked at Wang Lin and acknowledged Wang Lin's abilities. Meanwhile, Chihu thought that Wang Lin would definitely be famous on planet Suzaku, because Wang Lin, who was in the early stage of soul formation, could fight Hongdi, who was in the late stage of soul formation. After thinking about it, Chihu told Wang Lin and Hongdi to follow Chihu. Chihu said that the location Chihu said was still far from where they were. After saying that, the three of them immediately flew towards their destination. The three of them flew very fast. Not long after, the three of them arrived at the other end of the fragment of the heavenly realm. There was a large dragon-shaped mountain there. Wang Lin looked at the mountain and asked why no one else had found the location Chihu showed them. Hearing that, Chihu said that the place Chihu showed them could not be entered through the vortex, because the location Chihu showed them was a very rare overlapping fragment of the heavenly realm. Hearing that, Wang Lin understood, and so, it made sense that the place had not been found by anyone else. Then the three of them flew towards the dragon-shaped mountain there. The three of them immediately used the teleportation formation, and arrived at one of the fragments of the heavenly realm filled with extremely cold ice. Chihu said that it was the path to the first layer of the fragment of the heavenly realm they were aiming for. And to pass through it, Chihu said they needed Hongdi's ability to prevent the extremely strong cold in that place. Hongdi immediately led the way, and the three of them began to pass through the cold ice place. On the other side somewhere, Zoe was drinking from his gourd, and he muttered, "Ting Er, don't worry. I will find more celestial jade so that your body can survive for 1,000 years. Then Zoe entered a very large cave. Inside the cave was a tower surrounded by green gas. Zoe entered the tower which had 3 floors. Then Zoe took out a pagoda from his storage bag, and soon a very beautiful woman appeared. She was the corpse of the celestial woman that Zoe found in the tower a few years ago. When Zoe first found the woman's corpse, Zoe immediately liked her and named her Ting Er. Zoe had already treated Ting Er's corpse as his own wife. Even Zoe was willing to sacrifice the right to be the leader of his sect, and he also betrayed his master, just to be able to live with Ting Er's corpse. Therefore, people thought that Zoe was crazy because he liked a woman's corpse. However, Zoe did not regret his actions, and did not care about the people who thought he was crazy. After taking Ting Er's body out of the pagoda, Zoe carried her upstairs. Zoe placed Ting Er's body on the dressing table, and began to do Ting Er's makeup. Zoe said, "Ting Er, are you happy?" "I'm so happy." "Why aren't you talking? Come on, talk. Aren't you happy? Please talk." "Why aren't you talking?" After that, Zoe apologized for yelling at Ting Er. Then, Zoe kissed Ting Er's face several times, and said, "Ting Er, look. This tower was originally going to collapse, but I was able to maintain its condition because this is your home, our home. You are so perfect, you are mine. No one can steal you from me. Ting Er, tell me, do you love me too? No one can take you away from me, no one. If anyone dares, I will kill them. Kill." After saying that, Zoe carried Ting Er's body to the bed and placed Ting Er's body there. Zoe also said that he would go back to look for the celestial jade, so that Ting Er's body could continue to be maintained. After saying that, Zoe started to leave from there. Not long after, Zoe, who had just arrived at the cold place, muttered, "Ting Er, once I get the celestial jade, we can leave. Even though the three of them are from Suzaku like me, if they dare to fight over the celestial jade with me, I will kill them." After that, Zoe started to pass through the cold ice place. After 3 days had passed, Wang Lin saw blue mist approaching them. Chihu explained that the blue mist contained very strong cold energy, and they could only rely on Hongdi's technique. Hearing that, Hongdi immediately took out a large ice statue in the shape of a snow angel. The snow angel ice statue immediately flew forward, which immediately made the blue mist split into 2. Meanwhile, the 3 of them continued to fly through the place. On the other hand, Zoe, who was far behind the 3 of them, continued to move forward. When the blue mist approached Zoe, he immediately spat out the drink he had drunk from his gourd, which immediately made the blue mist disappear. Zoe also said, "Ting Er, your body is 10,000 times colder than this fog. But your body is still better. When I hold you, I feel calm." After a few days, Hongdi had used 3 ice statues. But the fog grew thicker and thicker and directly destroyed the ice statues. Hongdi also used his rose petal treasure to block the increasingly thick fog. That made the spiritual energy in Hongdi's body run out. After using his treasure, Hongdi glanced at Wang Lin, and began to be careful of Wang Lin. Not long after, the three of them finally managed to pass through that place, and Hongdi said that he had done his job. Qihu also said that Hongdi had used a lot of his spiritual energy these past few days, and told Hongdi to rest to recover his strength. Meanwhile, Wang Lin thought that if Qihu was not there, Wang Lin would take the opportunity to kill Hongdi. Then Qihu took out a very large star compass from his storage bag, which immediately floated in the void. Wang Lin, who saw the star compass, he remembered in Tusi's memory there was information to make the star compass. Then Qihu explained that it was not a real star compass, and his was just a fake. Then Qihu told Wang Lin to go up to the east side, and told Wang Lin to use his wandering soul to scout the surrounding area. Because in the void they were not allowed to use divine sense to detect the surrounding area, because it would be dangerous, and that was the reason Wang Lin's wandering soul would be very useful when passing through the void. Then they set off, and immediately the compass moved very fast in the void. Then Qihu gave Wang Lin a map, so that the wandering soul could scout the surrounding area properly. When the wandering soul found danger in the void, Wang Lin could know it. After Wang Lin saw the map, he immediately took out the wandering souls, who immediately spread out in the void. Soon after, Wang Lin knew that there was danger ahead. Wang Lin immediately told Qihu that there was something dangerous ahead, within a distance of 10 kilometers. There was an octopus-like beast with many tentacles in the void. When one of the wandering souls was touched by its tentacles, the wandering soul immediately died. Qihu, who heard Wang Lin's warning, immediately changed the direction of his star compass. When they passed the beast, one of the tentacles hit the side of the compass, which immediately shook the compass and injured the three of them. Qihu immediately stabilized the star compass, and immediately restored its power. Then Qihu thanked Wang Lin for warning Qihu. Without Wang Lin's wandering soul, the three of them might have died in the void by now. Hongdi asked what the beast was. Qihu said that he didn't know either, but Qihu said that the beast that lived in the void of the heavenly realm was not something they could fight. Meanwhile, Wang Lin, who knew from Tusi's memory, said that the beast was called Su, which was considered a small destructive beast. Even from ancient times, ancient cultivators needed many people to kill him. Hearing that, Qihu said that he was impressed because Wang Lin was very insightful. Meanwhile, Hongdi, who did not believe Wang Lin's words, Hongdi said that Wang Lin could have said the information carelessly. Hearing that, Wang Lin immediately said that Hongdi was stupid. Hongdi immediately became angry. Meanwhile, Qihu just shook his head, when he saw that the two of them still could not get along. Then Wang Lin explained again that the beast would use its tentacles to find food. Wang Lin told Qihu to immediately fly north, because when the beast hunts, it will spread a very strong red aura. Hearing that, Qihu was surprised because if they continued to fly north, they would disappear in the void. Qihu became hesitant, and actually Qihu also did not fully believe what Wang Lin said. Wang Lin, who saw Qihu remain silent, Wang Lin immediately left the compass, and immediately flew north. Seeing that, Qihu was surprised. However, Hongdi said not to care about Wang Lin who left, because Hongdi did not believe what Wang Lin said about the beast. Not long after, Qihu and Hongdi were surprised, when they saw a wave of red aura coming towards them. Qihu immediately tried to avoid the red aura, and flew his compass north. However, the red aura directly hit the corner of the compass, which immediately made the part of the compass that was hit by the red aura disappear, and made the compass shake again. At this time Qihu and Hongdi were injured again. Qihu, who had to focus on controlling the compass, Qihu told Hongdi to act, and Qihu regretted not listening to Wang Lin's words. Meanwhile, Hongdi immediately launched 2 flower petals towards the red aura wave, which immediately collided and exploded. However, most of the red aura continued to rush towards the compass. Then Hongdi launched the stamens of his flower petals towards the red aura, which immediately exploded again. From a distance, Wang Lin only smiled coldly when he heard the sound of the explosion. Not long after, Qihu and Hongdi were finally able to escape from the red aura, and were able to catch up with Wang Lin, who was in front. Qihu told Wang Lin to get back on his compass, and Qihu said that he was wrong, because he didn't listen to Wang Lin. Qihu asked if there was anything else the beast would do after releasing the red aura. Hearing that, Wang Lin said that they would be safe now, and Wang Lin told Qihu to fly the compass back according to the map path. Meanwhile, along the way, Hongdi didn't say a word, and let Wang Lin lead. Even now Qihu no longer doubted Wang Lin, and did whatever Wang Lin said. Not long after, Wang Lin found one of the materials to make a star compass, which was the golden purple stone. Wang Lin told Qihu to wait a moment, because he found the material to make a treasure. After saying that, Wang Lin immediately flew away from the star compass. Wang Lin immediately took the material to make the star compass, and immediately returned to the star compass. Qihu asked what material Wang Lin had found. Hearing that, Wang Lin only smiled, and did not say anything. A month passed, and now the compass was broken and cracks spread across the star compass. The bodies of the three of them were immediately thrown out of the compass. Chihu said that now the star compass was broken, so it could no longer fly. But fortunately the distance to their destination was close, so they could reach their destination in 3 days. 3 days passed, and the three of them finally arrived at the first layer,